And welcome to Everyday Vlogging with Rich Pasini. I just want to start off by saying thank you to the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and you come back for more. As a YouTube creator, there are certain things that we have to follow, and one of those big things is the YouTube community guidelines. I've been hearing a lot about that lately from Daryl Eves, and vidIQ, Rob, has been talking about it. And matter of fact, I'm just going to play a little of the clips. I'm going to talk, I'm going to play a little of Daryl Eves, and I'm going to play a little of Rob's from vidIQ. This is a serious problem, folks. But before I get into it, I just want to talk a little about the community guidelines. So, without further ado, let's jump right into the community guidelines, and let's talk a little about, expand a little on it. Just to let you guys know, I don't know if you've been hearing about, a lot of these people referring to this as the apocalypse. So I don't know. It's pretty serious, because it's something that's coming up quite a bit now. I think Rob touched bases on it a few times, and so did Daryl Eves. So as YouTube creators, we got to follow the guidelines, or else it's going to be a lot of problems. But you're going to find this information pretty interesting. So if you are a YouTube creator, you might want to stick around. Check it out. Thanks. Okay, here we are at the YouTube Community Guidelines Enforcement page. And it goes on to say, at YouTube, we work hard to maintain a safe and vibrant community. We have community guidelines that set the rules of the road for what we don't allow on YouTube. For example, we do not allow pornography, incitement to violence. I'm sorry, folks, I keep getting these messages here. Harassment or hate speech. We rely on a combination of people, technology to flag inappropriate content and enforce these guidelines. Flags can come from our automated flagging system, from members of the Trusted Flagger program, NGOs, government, agencies, and individuals, or from users and broader YouTube community. This report provides data on flags YouTube receives and how we enforce our policies. So it goes on to say, oops, let me just move this down here. We remove channels by the numbers. A YouTube channel is terminated if it accrues 3 community guideline strikes in 90 days, has a single case of severe abuse, such as predatory behavior, or is determined to be wholly dedicated to violating our guidelines, as is often the case with spam accounts. When a channel is terminated, all of its videos are removed. In Q4 2018, 76.9 million videos were removed due to channel level suspension. This exhibit shows the number of channels removed by YouTube for violating its community guidelines per quarter. You can see the numbers right over here. All right. Channels removed by removal reason. The chart shows the volume of channels removed by YouTube by a reason of a channel was removed. The majority of the channel terminations as a result of being dedicated to spam, adult sexual content, in violation of the guidelines. When we terminate a channel for receiving 3 community guideline strikes for violating several different policies within a 3-month period, we categorize it under a separate label, multiple policy violations, because of these accounts. We're not wholly dedicated to one policy violation. So you can see over here, looking at this pie chart here, if you want to call it whatever, this graphic here. Let me just move this down here. Spam, misleading, 81.7%. Nudity or sex, 9.9%. Child safety, there you go. Multiple policies violation, small over there, but enough. And then it goes on to say, and then they got some other ones here, the harassment on cyber, and a couple, let's see what else they got here, and other. Okay. Let's keep moving right along. You can see over here the removed by the numbers. Look at the numbers, all right? Total videos removed. Okay. I'm not going to expand too much on it, because I got other stuff I want to talk about. All right. But check this out. If you get a chance, look into this, folks, especially if you are a YouTube creator or thinking about getting involved with YouTube. Really think about it. Okay. Here's 73% removed before any views. Okay? Removed after any views. That's before and that's after. Okay? YouTube's not playing around anymore, folks. They're not playing games. Videos removed by removal reason. Okay? It's right here. It's all here in black and white. Okay? You can see it. And you got the community guidelines. It's there for us to see. And when you click on the community guidelines, it's going to take you to another window. And this one says YouTube policies and safeties. Okay? It says over here, when you use YouTube, you join a community of people from all over the world. Every cool new community feature on YouTube involves a certain level of trust. Millions of users respect that and trust, trust, and we trust you to be responsible too. Following the guidelines below helps you keep the YouTube fun and enjoyable for everyone. Okay, and it goes on here. Now there's a little video here. I'm not going to play this here because, like I said again, I want to touch bases on some other topics too. But here, what they got over here? Look at this: nudity and sexual content, harmful and dangerous content, hateful content, violent or graphic content, harassment and cyberbullying, spam, misleading metadata and scams, threats and copyright, privacy, impersonation, child safety, additional policies. Okay? Now you can check all this stuff out here by going to the community guidelines. When you click it on, it will take you right here. You can see the URL is www.youtube.com. Just do a Google search on their search engine, and you'll get the community guidelines. Just type in YouTube community guidelines, and you'll see what they're talking about here. Okay. Now, let's jump to let's see here. Daryl Leaves. This really hit home with him. From what I watched this one here. I'm also a subscriber, as you can see here, and I get the notifications from him. Okay, and it goes on to say here, the YouTube apocalypse strikes again. Is this the end of YouTube as we know it? Many advertisers pull their ads from YouTube because alleged child exploitation, and predatory behavior on content. YouTube took a swift action and deleted 3.7 million comments, 4.3, let me go over here, million videos, deleted a lot of channels, demonetized millions of videos, and added a lot of videos to restricted mode. They have a strong roadmap for their effect on child safety. I explain and digest what YouTube is doing now and how it affects YouTube creators negatively and what it means for you and other creators. Now, if you haven't seen this video, go to Daryl Leaves, check it out. It's YouTube Apocalypse Strikes Again, what it means for YouTubers. I'm just going to play a little part of it, just get a little intro, and then the rest is up for you. It's kind of like a little teaser video, so for you to pick up and watch on it. I highly recommend you watch it, and then I want to show you Rob's from vidIQ, what he's talking about. It's pretty serious, folks. These YouTube creators, they came out with a couple of videos already about this here, so you might want to check it out. But let's listen to what Daryl Leaves has to say.
What would you do if you actually woke up and you went to your YouTube channel and it was actually gone? It was deleted, and it was deleted by YouTube. You tried to reach out, you tried to connect, and YouTube wouldn't give you any response. Well, there's a lot of content creators right now that have had their accounts either terminated or they're going through the process of community strikes because of the next adpocalypse that's occurring right now. Now, I'm a little sensitive to this, and I've publicly never really gone into detail, but I want to share with you my personal experience that I went through a year ago, and hopefully it will help you guys that are going through some similar issues to be able to know what to do and how to counteract some of the things when it's actually a false positive. Now, that being said, I own multiple YouTube channels. Those that have been watching know that I've got several gold play buttons and have helped 21 channels grow and so on. But of those 21 channels, I own about 7 that we actually got over 1 million subscribers each. One day I went logging on to YouTube, and I was getting on this particular channel about 3 million to 4 million views a specific day. We had a lot of momentum. You know, we had about 879,000 subscribers, and things were looking really good. I went to log into the analytics, and guess what? It was deleted. It was completely off the system. I was freaking out. I didn't know what to do. And I want to share with you what's actually going on now and how you can actually deal with some of the same issues that I was dealing with, but know what steps to take next.
DarylEves.com.
Okay, you guys could check it out. That's just like a little intro there for what he's talking about. Very interesting. Like I said, and you can learn a lot from Daryl Eves. Now I'm going to position my video camera to Rob, and we're going to listen to what he has to say.
Let's cut to the chase. Did you know that any comment from a complete stranger you've never even met in your life could completely and entirely derail your channel, your business, your livelihood, and your passion on YouTube? Yeah.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.com.
Unfortunately, there is no easy, fun, entertaining way to talk about this. Whether it's Adpocalypse 2.0, 3.0, 2019, it all stems from something that is pure evil. I don't want to spend too long on the cause, but we need the context. Last week, a video creator called Matt Watson published a video that sent shockwaves around the YouTube ecosphere when he discovered that child predators could effectively game YouTube's recommendation algorithm to discover entirely innocent videos of children and turn them into something far more sinister through the comment system. If you want to watch the original video, there is a link in the description. On a personal note, irrespective of the impact on YouTube as a whole, I think Matt should be applauded for bringing this awful situation to light. The impact has been immediate from an advertiser's perspective. Epic Games, you know, the folks behind Fortnite, which is basically half of YouTube right now, have pulled their ads along with Disney, AT&T and several others. YouTube themselves took rapid action as well, deleting 400 channels and, this is incredible to believe, tens of millions of comments. I think this highlights two things. First of all, just how big YouTube is these days. 2 billion monthly users, 400, 500 hours of content uploaded every single minute. Everybody, and in this case unfortunately, everybody is using YouTube these days. And whenever a platform is so huge, there are always going to be tiny cracks in the system that go unnoticed that can be exploited for criminal gain by, in this case, sick people. So it goes without question, YouTube has to act to protect users, protect vulnerable children, to protect advertisers. But where does that leave you, the video creator? Already, channels are being caught in the crossfire. Jessica Ballinger's YouTube family vlog channel with over 1 million subscribers includes content about Parker, a 5-year-old gymnast. They soon found that their content was being flagged as being unsuitable for advertisers, and then all of their comments were disabled on their videos. There's likely dozens, if not hundreds more channels who suddenly find themselves in a similar situation. YouTube are taking a fast and aggressive stance, disabling comments on videos in the name of child safety. And in 99.999% of the cases, the video creator is the most innocent party involved in the whole thing. You know what this reminds me of? It's when you park a car in a parking lot and you see a sign that says that the management is not responsible for any theft or damage done to your car. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit there and watch the car 24 hours a day? Monitor my comments 24 hours a day? It's just unfeasible. But YouTube's actions to tackle this don't end there. In a memo they sent out to major brands in the wake of this incident, one of the key steps they are taking is to reduce the discoverability of videos similar to those flagged in an effort to make it harder for innocent content to attract bad actors. Now, YouTube already seem to know that this is going to cause major issues within the creator community because they say it will take some time for us to get this right, but we are committed to protecting minors on YouTube. So while they get that right, video creators will ultimately suffer. So in summary, not only may YouTube demonetize your content, even though it's not your fault, they may also make it less discoverable on YouTube. And it's still not your fault. And get this, for the comments that are still on YouTube, you could be accountable for them. In that very same memo, YouTube state that while the burden of addressing controversial comments remains on them, monetization is a privilege for creators that keep YouTube's ecosystem thriving and healthy. We are looking into ways, for example, auto moderation tools, we can hold monetization channels owners to a higher standard with regards to moderating their comments. All right, YouTube, I understand what you're asking for here. Let me just check how many comments I've had recently. We're a medium-sized channel with 300,000 subscribers and we've got 5,000 comments. We can't do that. There is, as you might imagine, a lot more we could talk about here, but Daryl Eves has already done an excellent video that really dives deep into this whole story and what it means for the YouTube audience, creators and advertisers. So I highly recommend checking out that video. A link is on screen now. So it looks as if, once again, in the short term at least, there are going to be hard times for video creators. Is there anything you can do about it? The short answer is yes. If YouTube is playing hardball with comments, you can too. In the new Studio Beta, click on Settings and then click on Community. And from here you can go to your default options, which is at the top. And you have the option to simply disable comments for your entire channel. If you are in the Classic Creator Studio, you want to go to Community Settings, and on this page scroll all the way down to the bottom and you will see the same option, Disable Comments for your entire channel. Of course, that is a very extreme action to take, so if you want to do it for individual videos, in the new Beta Studio, click on Videos, then the video you want to remove comments from. Go to the Advanced tab at the top, and if you scroll down, you have the option here to allow all comments, uncheck that, or you can filter by these options here. And for the Classic Studio, it's pretty much the same procedure. On the Video Manager page, click on the video you want to change comments for, then go to the Advanced Settings, and at the top you should find the comments options here, which more or less match those in the Beta Studio. From a viewer's perspective, this is an extreme measure, cutting the community off from the video creator, turning a channel into a TV station effectively because they can't interact between each other. But from a video creator's perspective, what choice do they have? Now, this is a hot YouTube political potato, and I know lots of you are going to have many thoughts and opinions on the topic. And we are not about to start disabling our comments. So as always, I'm going to love reading what you think in the comments below. And I will end the video with this final thought. Once again, we're talking about Adpocalypse, the adverts that you can put in front of your videos, during your videos, that will earn you maybe a few dollars from tens of thousands of views. If that is your business plan going forward, to rely solely on one source of income from one platform, then you are at the mercy of YouTube and whatever changes they make, which they can do just like that. Brand deals, sponsorship, merchandising, selling your products and services off of the platform. That is where you will make the serious money if you want to take this seriously. So yes, this is a serious issue for YouTube and video creators. How serious is how tied you are to the relationship. Enjoy the rest of your video making day, and I'll see you all again soon.
Okay, well there you heard it from both. You heard it from Deborah Leaves and you heard it from Rob from vidIQ. Folks, all I could say on this topic is, if you haven't read the community guidelines, read them. Anyway, let's get started. I want to show you really quick, and I want to read a little about it. I came across this other page in regards to why it's good to have or set up Google Alerts. So let me bump out of here. This came up here. It's Blogging Basics 101. And if you want to check out the URL, if you want to check this out, it's www.bloggingbasics101.com. And it goes on to say here how to set up a Google Alert and why it's a good idea. It goes on to say Google Alerts is one of the most versatile online tools. It allows you to listen to conversations that you may not be aware of. Conversations that involve you or your brand, or maybe even your competitors. As you manage an online presence, it is important to listen to what people are saying and how they are saying it. You may want to know if other if other sites are linking to you, quoting you, supporting you, or complaining about you. You will want to know what your competition is up to and how they are faring. Enter Google Alerts and the free online tool that lets you track keywords, phrases, effortlessly, so you'll never miss another important conversation. I'm sorry, folks. And then it goes on to say, what is Google Alerts? In getting started with Google Alerts, Rebecca Lehman explains what Google Alerts is. You can think of Google Alerts as a customized Google search. Search. AC, ongoing AC. I don't know what that is. They kind of like messed that up over there. That delivers the search results for you automatically. You can set up any number of alerts up to 1,000. Right, up to 1,000 per email address to monitor online activity for search terms of your choice. And then it goes on to say how can I use Google Alerts and so on and so forth. I'm not going to expand too much on this. That's why I give you a URL. You could read it for yourself. All right, let's talk about creating it. Okay, when you want to create it, now if you can't, let's say for some reason you don't, you didn't find it, whatever. Just go on their site, Google, and just type in how do you create a Google alert, whatever, and it'll bring you to this menu here. Okay, it says over here, create an alert. You could get emails when new results and topics show up in your Google search. For example, you can get info about news, products, and mentions of your name. So basically, it says create alert. You're going to go over here. You're going to click this hyperlink on. It's going to take you to another window. Now here you could say I have 12 alerts. Okay, but we're not concerned about what I'm doing right now. We're going to be concerned. I want to be concerned with showing you. Now you want to create an alert. It's cut and dry. You go to this. Like I said, you click on that hyperlink. Let's type in IBM. All right, IBM like that. Okay, so now it says my Microsoft versus IBM when you click whatever. Now you want an alert on that. Okay, you go to show options, and here they have pulled down menus. Now I'm going to change mine to as it happens because I think I have mine at most once a day, but I want to do it as it happens, like with certain ones, like maybe for eBay, YouTube, and let's see, I don't know, there might be one more other ones there, but I'm going to have mine go as it happens. Now this is for all intents and purposes. I'm going to probably delete this one again, but I'm just showing you what you do. Is you click it on, all right, and then you would click on, sources automatic. It'll pick up. If you leave it on automatic, it'll pull the information from here, okay, from these groups here, from blogs, news, web, finance, whatever. That's why you understand it. Of course, you could also change the language around, okay. Any region you could leave it on. You can do it in the United States, right? Or you would click that on there. How many? Only the best results. But got a pull down menu or all results, okay. So let's just say I want to put over here all results and deliver to your RSS feed or your personal email. This is my Gmail account. Okay, and then when you create it, you hit the create button, right? It'll come up. After you do that, it'll come up like this. We'll do it. We don't want to take it out anyway. I'm going to delete it. And that's how it comes up. And then now you got your alerts. Now I got 13, but I'm not going to keep IBM because I'm not really interested in IBM. And you're going to get always a little a menu is going to, a little window is going to pop saying Google Alerts IBM. Okay, they're just letting you know that hey, yeah, Google acknowledged you just started another alert. If you don't, and then when you don't want it and you want to get rid of some of these here, just go right to the trash can. Boom, that's it. It's deleted. Cut and dry, simplified, right? And that's it. That's it. That's all she wrote. So let me bump out of here. And I want to close this video out. I just want to say, guys, in regards to the what's going on with YouTube and the the community guidelines and stuff, my personal take on it, folks, is if you stay within their guidelines, you should be okay. My channel, for all intents and purposes, is I consider my channel a clean content channel, no doubt, and a kid-safe channel. Meaning, I don't discuss religion, politics. I'm not saying there's anything bad with those, and I do not use profanity on my channel. Now, some people may, beg to differ and say, well, it's, you could say other words to, I guess, compromise whatever you really want to say. Like, I just don't want to get into it. I'm not into the profanity part of it. People, they want to, pepper that in conversations. That's totally fine. That's you do what you got to do. But as far as I know, I think as far as I read the community guidelines, I believe that's going to be part of it too. They're going to have their algorithms going to go out there, and they're going to be searching for these type of things, and they're going to see it. Now, from what I understand, they have a strike 3 policy there, so be careful with that, because I think at one point they could actually terminate your channel too if you don't abide by their rules and regulations. So if you are a big time creator or somebody that's got a lot of subscribers, whatever you do, don't jeopardize your channel. Okay, if there's things that you don't feel right about it, or if you're getting ready to do a YouTube video and you're putting content out there, but you got a little doubt in your mind, you may want to rethink that seriously and watch what you're putting out there, because, like I said, it not only is it being being viewed by a selected group in your subscribers, but you got to figure it's the whole world that's opening. It's a gateway to the whole world, is what it is. So by you putting stuff out there that's deemed not appropriate, they're going to pick up on it sooner or later. So you may get away with certain things. And then there are times where you probably will get flagged. You're going to get warnings. Don't kid yourself. They will warn you. If you listen to I don't know if it were, I know Rob. I think did 2 of these here. He might have did a couple of them in regards to this community guidelines. And I think he talks about, he breaks it down, how they work it. He's good. Rob's good from Video IQ. And so is Daryl Leaves. I definitely, highly recommend you guys, if you are learning how, or you want to learn about creating YouTubes or making good videos, check them out. I definitely highly recommend them. VidIQ and, what do you call it there? Daryl Leaves. Okay, he's good. There's a lot of them good out there too. Two Filters, another, Two Buddies, another good one that they give good tips. Just to throw a shout out there, Nick Nimmons, another one, he's good. What's the other one there? Tim Schmoyer, he's another one. These are people I subscribe to, and I get notifications from them. They all put out good content. I know there's a lot more out there too, but I kind of they're like a family. Like after a while, like you get to know them. They may not know me, but I know, when you watch them enough, you get to know them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I guess attracts you to. That's why I end up subscribing to, because I like the way they carry themselves on their YouTube channels, and they put out good content and they give out good information. And to tell you the truth, folks, that's what I'm looking to do with my channel. I want to put out some good content, stuff like what they're doing, and see if I can get more subscribers onto my channel as well by putting out good content. And that's why I'm trying to tell you guys, if you are thinking about this here, listen to other video creators as well. That's outside of them. You could also check out other video creators, from beginners to intermediate to experts, how you want to classify it, and see how they do it, how they carry themselves on there. I know they also talk about thumbnails. When you're putting up pictures up there, make sure you have good thumbnails, good titles, whatever. Because again, that goes into the algorithm, the search engine. Like I said, people, if you type in, I don't know, how to make pizza, you will probably get a whole bunch of YouTube creators out there putting videos out on how to make pizza. So it all depends on how your title's set up as well. And your description's very good too. Like if you got a good description there. I have kind of like a stated format with mine. How I set my channel up. But anyway, guys, I hope this information helps. If you did get anything, give it a thumbs up. If you like the content, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And most important, if you want to be updated as to when I post new videos, don't forget that bell notification icon. Okay? This is Rich Pasini signing off. I will talk to you the next time. Bye-bye.